Good morning, everybody. Hey, well, yeah, that's what we're on today. We're on Thursday, blood test day, and I have a chat with the doctor today. I'm going to ask them to be a CT scan today. The nice thing is that Will Marsden is taking care of my brain, which is great. So on the 25th, they're going to go and do all that. So that's their field in Chelsea. But my torso, where most of the cancer is down to East Surrey, and I think after all the rubbish I've had in the past, it's down to me to sort of say, look, here. So I'm going to say to the doctor today in Guildford, look, I'd like a CT scan, which is basically going through the donut and just having a little check to see how things are. Because they do seem to be dragging their heels a little bit in East Surrey, so I think if I put it forward to them, then hopefully they'll get me in there in the next week or two. So just have a little look, if it's getting worse, if it's okay, if it's whatever. Because obviously I don't bloody know. I just feel like I feel. But yes. So after this, I did something very left field last night. I was invited to Reigate Baptist Church with a very good friend of mine called Dawn, and very enlightening and very emotional and very, I don't know, I've always believed, I'm not religious, and I've always believed in a higher power. There's something out there to keep an eye on you, you know, it's not your turn yet, I'm sure that a few of you have sort of had near misses in your life. I've had a couple, obviously back in the day, falling overboard and that on a boat and so on and so forth, and surviving, and I wouldn't say little things, very big things. They're quite horrific when you think of it, but you sort of walk away from these things. But I went last night, really lovely. It was so nice, and because I can go to the Macmillan Centre and sit with lots of cancer patients in a circle and all discuss our illness, which I find very depressing and very sad. Whereas I went and sat with all these people that are Christians, and obviously, you don't sort of talk about God and Jesus and blah, 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 blah. It was all very friendly, and they sort of laid on some free food, and I went down there last night from 7:30 till 9:30. And then they split you up into groups. It's a bit like an AA meeting, really, and there was about sort of 12 or 15 of us in one group. You're all in different rooms and so on and so forth. And we have a chat really about stuff, and I shared. I don't normally share, but I felt quite confident to share my old life, obviously what I did and who I was, and obviously my prison and my 15 million of cannabis and so on and so forth. And just a quick sort of rundown to where I am now with my terminal cancer and how much I'm carrying, which they all found very inspirational, and I'm a bit sort of tongue-tied now. It was very difficult because it did obviously put me on the spot a bit with everybody looking at me and obviously their own emotions about who I was. But at the end, it was lovely. It was very emotional for everybody concerned, and myself obviously inclusive. And as we were about to break up the meeting, 5 of them said they'd like to pray for me, which obviously I wasn't going to say no, obviously when you've got terminal cancer. So I stood up and 5 of them put their hands on me, and the pastor Mike, a really nice fella, he's really nice, he's a dude. They get quite dudeish, you think sort of going to church you're going to be going, oh my god, it's all like this, but they're all really laid back and cool, and they're all really different, they're all just all normal everyday people who have got their own religion. They like thinking of Jesus and God and stuff, but they put their hands on me, these 5 people, and prayed for my illness to be sort of, for the higher power of Jesus to cure, or God to cure me. And it was very emotional. As I left, I was very I don't know what the word is, but anyway, I left and was very sort of I don't know what, but I was very emotional. There you go. And I got into my car and drove home, and was still very oof. I still am very oof about it all, but no, I'm going again for sure. I really enjoyed it. It's what is it called? It's called the Alpha Course, and that's like they say, done with small talk, and it's basically everyone has questions about life and this life, the universe, and everything. Sorry, that's Douglas Adams saying, but yeah, life, the universe, and everything. I have my thoughts on things, and obviously, like I say, I'm not religious, but I believe in a higher power, and I believe that I believe in karma. You do good will happen, and stuff like this. But I was pretty taken aback by it all, to be honest. And I shall be going again next week, and I think it's really nice to sit with people that don't have my illness, or maybe some people there do have my illness or an illness similar, but to speak to some neutral people. It's a bit like Switzerland, I suppose. If I go to my Macmillan Centre and sit with cancer patients, it's all very depressing, but sitting with Christians that are very happy people and very happy with their lives and very nice to other people is uplifting, and it makes me feel really good. And I left there feeling very content and calm, which was really nice. So anyhow, there you go. That's a different thing to talk about. But yeah, there you go. I'm off to say today. I'm off to get my blood test and what else? Yeah, and I bought something on. I didn't buy something on Marketplace last night. I saw something. It was gorgeous. It was amethyst, which is my colour, as you can see. It's a stone, but it was a scorpion amethyst necklace. Beautiful thing, silver. And somebody was obviously got it as a Christmas present and was selling it, and they're selling it on the Marketplace for £7. So prior to going to get my blood test and so on, I'm going to go via Hawley, pick up this lovely necklace. And well, I just thought it was really nice for £7, and it was still available, so I'm going to go and pick it up today. I don't know if I'll wear it or not. I just think it's really beautiful to have this lovely piece of amethyst in the centre of this lovely